morning, class.
Good morning.
Okay, today we are going to be starting Unit 7, and Unit 7 is investigating the past. We're going to be looking at how does understanding the past shape our future. Next 3 weeks, we are going to explore different ways we can learn about the past and how understanding the past can help us shape the future. Today we are going to be reading the Oregon Trail. As you read, remember to monitor or keep track of your comprehension or understanding of the text. Draw on strategies you know to help you stay focused and read with understanding. The Oregon Trail. What day do you see here?
May 7th,
1849. Dear Diary, I've been on the Oregon Trail for 2 weeks. I'm exhausted. Papa and I walk while Mama and the baby ride. Papa says it's because our weight would be too much for the mule. Sincerely yours, Edith. Who is writing this entry? Edith. How does she close it out? Sincerely yours. This took place in what year? 1849. How is she feeling about her experience so far? Yes.
Exhausted.
She is exhausted. When you are exhausted, you feel drained of your energy and you feel very tired. Okay. What date do you see next?
June 29, 1849.
Is the year still the same?
Yes.
What changed?
The month and the
The
day.
month and the day. All right, here we go. Let's read. Dear Diary, rain, rain, and more rain. Now the trail is more like soup. Today our wagon got stuck in the mud. As a result, a wheel broke. It was another setback. Yours truly, Edith. So it's a lot going on here in this month. How does she first feel about what's happening on the wagon? Yes.
She doesn't like that there's many rain. That makes the trail more like soup.
She doesn't like the fact that there's a lot of rain. And where is the simile here? She compares the rain to what? Yes.
Soup.
She compares the rain to soup. And then I see some type of cause and effect here. And I know it's cause and effect because I see the words as a result. It says, as a result, a wheel broke. What caused the wheel to break? Yes.
There was mud all over the Oregon Trail.
It was the mud. The wheel got stuck in the mud. Who knows what a setback is? What is a setback? Let's look at that sentence again. As a result, the wheel broke. It was another setback. What do you think that word means? A setback is like when you're trying to move forward with something, and sometimes something, you could say bad happens, and it's like, oh, here we go again. Just as I tried to do something new, here comes something up preventing me from doing so. Okay? It is a challenge. A setback is simply a challenge and something that you just have to overcome so you continue moving forward. So who is the author of this diary? Yes. Edith. Very good. And what would you say the central idea is so far in paragraphs 1 and 2? What is she experiencing? What is the central idea? What is she trying to mainly get across to us? Yes. Yes, she's talking about all the problems that she's having on the Oregon Trail in her trip. So the journey is very long and exhausting, and she's having some setbacks, okay? Next page is our next date.
July 14, 1849.
So we started in what month? May. Now we're in what month? July. So months are passing. Here we go. Dear Diary, sunrise brought a magnificent sight. A herd of buffalo grazing on the plain. Our provisions have been getting low, so we stopped at a shoe stone camp. We traded some good iron pans for other supplies. Yours truly, Edith. In this paragraph, how does she feel now in July? How does she feel now in July? Yes.
Good.
She's feeling good, and what word told you that? Magnificent, right? So we're getting some of her viewpoint about July, and she's feeling magnificent. What is making her feel magnificent? What does she see? Yes.
Buffalo.
She's seeing a herd of buffalo, a group of buffalo grazing on a plain. Grazing means to eat. They're eating the grass. And as you see, they give you a picture of the buffalo that she's seeing. So she's getting some sightseeing going on here. Our provisions have been getting low. What do you think provisions are getting low on her trip? Yes. Nope, not sights. Yes.
Their money.
Close, money, or she's very close. Food, yes. Money and food is getting low. So they had to do what? They had to trade some of their stuff to get other supplies. Okay? Our next date?
August 1st, 1849.
All right, now we're in the month of August. Here we go. Dear Diary, we have arrived at Soda Springs. The water has bubbles in it like soda water. We are going to stay here for an extra day because we need the rest. We can bathe in the hot springs. Mama says the steaming water is great for making bread. As always, Edith. So who is Edith traveling with? Yes. Her mom and her dad. What is their location right now in August? Yes.
Soda Springs.
Soda Springs. How do you think she feels about Soda Springs? Yes. She's happy about it because what does she see there? What is there? Yes.
There's water. It has bubbles in it like soda.
Very good. And I'll tell you, the spring water is obviously going to be refreshing for her because it's a place that she gets to relax and she gets to rest. All right? A way you can travel. Yes.
A train.
A train. Very good. How does Edith's diary help you or give you an insight on the past? How does her diary help you? Yes. So you got to see how she traveled back in the day, which they used a wagon. Was there anything else that was helpful in her diary? Yes. She's talking about the problems that were happening along the way. Think about the dates. What else do you notice about her diary? Yes.
The dates keep changing, but the only thing that changes on the dates are the months and the day.
Yes, and also think about how long it's taking her in this wagon to get to her destination. She started in May. She didn't get there until August. That's a long time to be traveling something that nowadays just take you 2 hours in the plane to get there. That's it. 2 hours and we're there. It took her months. Okay, so do you see how her diary is helping us look into the past and see how much things have changed in the future? And if we go back to paragraph 1, we will notice that Papa and I walk while Mama and the baby ride. Who is I? Yes.
Edith.
I is Edith. Edith is the author. Edith is basically the narrator. And she's telling you that she was walking this whole time. So no wonder why she's so tired. No wonder why she's so exhausted. The baby can't walk, can it? So it's not like she can sit there and switch turns. Okay, I'll ride now. Okay, you walk. I'm pretty sure, how was her papa feeling?
There's no point.
Exhausted too, right? Because he's right there beside her, walking with her too. Okay? So basically read about the Oregon Trail, we read about how Edith, what she was experiencing the whole time during the trail. She gave us some insight on how she felt. She made some comparisons. She had a little bit of sightseeing. If you think about today, if we're taking a long ride like this on an Oregon Trail, we're probably gonna see a lot more exciting things than just a herd of buffalo, right? We're probably would see houses, resorts, all kind of things because scientists are constantly inventing things, right? So because of all these new inventions coming into play, every time you go somewhere, you're like, wow, what is that? Who created that? Compared to what she saw was very bland. She probably saw lots of road and lots of dust. You're not gonna see that nowadays, unless you're way, way out in the country where nothing is built there. Okay? What text structure did the author use? Yes.
Chronological order.
Chronological order. And how do we know that answer? Yes. Because we can see the different dates from May to June to July to August, so we can see how she structured her diary. And most diaries have dates when you're writing, so we know that that is our text structure. Now that we've read the text, we're gonna talk about the genre. For this particular text, the genre is going to be historical narrative. Why? Because it gives accounts of a real person's life experiences written from a person who experienced those events themselves. And in that case, who is our person in this text? Edith. Right into the mind of the person we already discussed was Edith, into her life, into the time period that she lived in, into the place that she had been to. So you can make a connection between the past, what happened in the past, and the present, which is why towards the end, I asked you to compare and contrast the past and the present, because it's the connection that we're looking for. Okay. One thing we know that is understanding and learning from the past helps people better plan for their future. And as we discussed before, there are a lot of inventions that have been made and discovered since this time period. That's why things are so different nowadays. But when you know your past, you're better able to make future decisions. Okay?
So Mama and the baby ride. Papa said because our weight would be too much for the mules. Sincerely yours, Edith. Dear June 29, 1849. Dear diary.
Our provisions have been getting low.
July 14, 1849.